Good morning. Welcome to Muslim Farmville. I am Yasmin. I am a wife and a mom of 7. I am originally from East Africa, Somalia, and I have been here in the U.S. the last 30 years in the Wisconsin cheese and dairy land. I am a homemaker. We have a small farm here at the homestead. And this video has been highly requested, and it's going to be about my weight. When it comes to weight gain and weight loss, we kind of get uncomfortable. I will just take you along today and just chat. Here at the farm, we tap our trees, and in the past, I would just help as much as I could. Carrying logs, helping the field. I believed moving my body, and I do still believe we need to move our body. Somehow, a few years ago, I started gaining weight more than I have ever. Even when I was 9 months pregnant, I never weighed 200 pounds. But I just kept gaining all this weight and could not figure it out what was going on. And I was very uncomfortable. And the biggest thing really affected that I really didn't like my weight gain was my mood. I was always feeling tired, but at the same time, my mood was so bad, and I just couldn't figure it out what was going on. It didn't matter whatever I was doing, being outside, helping out, moving my body, lifting things, just it wasn't working for me. Some of us, it works. When they change diet and eat different way and exercise, or they watch this, they watch out that, they do little programs of exercise. It wasn't working for me. It just wasn't. I would lift thinking, build your muscles and do this and do that. And when you are a wife and a mom and a homemaker, and a bad mood, nobody wants to be around, right? Even my animals could have felt my energy, negative, bad mood energy, the community, my friends. It was just affecting me. I wasn't just feeling my best, and that wasn't helping out. I just kept growing and getting larger, and the heavier I got, it was affecting my hips, my knees. I would have to go chiropractic few times of the year. My bottom, my hips, my shoulders, I just kept gaining. And I was eating what my family was eating and helping out and all of that. I did so many programs. If it's walking, if it's certain kind of exercise, 6 weeks here, 8 weeks here. I live uphill, and I would take this hill almost every day, go down, come up, just keep it going. And I was an instructor here in my community, teaching Zumba, teaching yoga, teaching how to lift weights, people to lose weight. But you know what? I had to quit that job too, because I was very embarrassed to be an instructor, teaching people to lose weight and to get help and to keep gaining weight. It just wasn't happening for me at all. So I kept gaining the weight more and more. And I just felt very embarrassed to be this big and to say, yes, I can help you get healthier and stronger and to lose the weight. I remember one of my teachers saying, walk the talk. And I wasn't doing that because it wasn't working for me. And in any programs I did, I might lose few pounds and then gain it back. 2022, the whole year, I lost 6 pounds a year. Can you believe that? I was crushed. I was sad. Walking, running, lifting, exercising, and just one thing was holding me back, which I will go ahead and share it with you, which is really what causes all the inflammation and all the healthy issues. And it's just not fair for us, especially as women. It hurts even our hormones. As you can see here, I'm limping already. My poor chickens and dogs, they did the best to keep me company and work out with me, and it just wasn't working, even though I had this support. And you also figure it out, what's holding you back. I might look really tall here, but I'm only 5'2", so I consider myself that I'm a short person. So no matter what I did, helped out the farm with the lambs or the chickens, the ducks, and tabbing trees, or we're beekeepers. Everything that I was doing, honestly, it was not working for me at all, unfortunately. So finally, I was tired of all of that, carrying all that weight, and I decided to get checked up. And I was able to connect with a functional medicine who I believe God has sent for me. And we sat down together to figure things out. And I had a spit test for my hormones. I also had a blood work done for thyroids and everything. This is how I was a homemaker, baking and cooking all the time for my family, which I enjoy. I would say that's where I shine. But anyway, it was time to get help, and my results came back. And the one thing that the reason I was in a bad mood and I was not losing weight, I will share it with you, was that one thing, which is an enemy to, especially to us women. I kept having these high level of cortisol. Cortisol is a stress hormone. So I would just say to all ladies, of course to the men too, but especially us women, as moms, as homemakers, high cortisol does not work well for us. It's our enemy, honestly. It made me look older, all that stress. I thought I was just chilling, enjoying life, having a farm, loving my animals, and taking care of my family. But it wasn't working for me. I had to take few steps back and say, what's really going on? Where is this stress coming from? We all have trauma. We all have stress and experience in a different way. But reach out and get help. Here I am not even pregnant, and look at all the weight that I was carrying. So heavy for my little bones. Look at my stomach, my shoulders, my bottom, the pain that I was experiencing with it, the hips, my knees, and all of that. So I had to change and make a commitment for the sake for me, for my husband, for my children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren I would like to see someday. When my doctor said, your cortisol is very high, and also look at my face, inflammation, you can tell my inflammation was so high, and also was pre-diabetic. I had to change, and my doctor said 10 years from now we don't want to have a cardio arrest. So I had to change, baking for my family, as you can see, breads and everything. So I did my research, change a little bit of my eating habits, and I focus on lots of herbs, fiber from veggies. That's where I get carbs from, making homemade salad dressings. So I basically decided to do low carb, keto lifestyle, feeding my hormones with good healthy fats of avocados, and change my lifestyle and making special dessert for myself. And I do practice intermittent fasting, 16 8-hour eating window, and practice some self-love and taking extra baths and knocking that high cortisol to a lower level. Yes, I had to do that. Commitment and lifestyle changes and better choices making. You will see the pictures at the end also, but these are few pictures for you to see now. And yes, by changing my lifestyle to a different way, I was able to lose 50 pounds. And how am I feeling now? I'm able to still help here at the farm and do whatever needs to be done and help my family. And I feel a lot lighter, healthier. And I haven't visited to the chiropractic the last 10 months, which is a blessing really. And I was able to reverse my pre-diabetes and shed the weight and knock my inflammation. So lifestyle change has happened for me, but the commitment and the consistent, I believe, helped me. So there is possibilities for you to lose the weight. Take the time. It doesn't matter if you are a farmer like me or not. You can change yourself to better. Now I'm easier to move after 50 pounds and still working at it. And I enjoy my animals, feeding them. I'm happier. I did not realize that I was so just in a bad mood and just unhappy. And the unhappiness really came from that high cortisol that's just constantly spiking my blood sugars and stuff. And I just wasn't feeling good. Now, my doctor said, seeing these numbers are wonderful. Continue, so I am able to continue to feed my hormones what they need, good, high quality, healthy fats, avocados, coconut. And you're probably wondering what happened with making all those breads. You will see at the end, I end up making my own bread. And so the variety and the choices are endless. Take the time to take care of you. You matter. You matter to live whatever is left in this world for us. We matter to live peaceful, happier, and healthier. But it's honestly, it's commitment matters. For me, this lifestyle that I made, I was able to see the benefits. I see it. I spend so much time outside with my husband, with my animals, with my children, and enjoy it. So make the time for you. It doesn't matter if you have different job than what I do here, and just put some time. We don't want to be unhealthy. When I heard 10 years down the road, we don't want to have an episode of cardio arrest, that literally woke me up. I did cry a lot, shedding the weight and also taking my cortisol down. There was a lot of shedding, a lot of crying. Yes, but now I'm in a healthier, happier place. So make the time if you have to lose weight, or if you have to knock your blood pressure down, or high cholesterol, whatever you are going through, make the time. Find your journey. Do something about it. Do something for you. You can do it. I did it. You will see at the end of the video with the new pictures where I stand now after 50 pounds of weight loss and still going and thriving. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, give the videos thumbs up, and share it with your family and friends as well. And keep in mind, if I can do it, you can do it. You will do it. Whatever it is that you want in this life, just go ahead and do your research, and don't be afraid to get help. Reach out those who will support you. Sometimes we might surround ourselves to the negative people, but sit down and focus and take a few steps back and say, this is not what's helping me. When I fell down, I would get up and shake it off and continue. Yes, I do eat bread, and I make it from macadamia nuts, coconut butter. God has given to us so many choices and variety. And as long as I can use my duck eggs and chicken eggs, I'm all good. This bread is full of nutrition, high protein, and it looks just like bread, and it tastes like bread, and it looks like sourdough bread too. Let's cut it so you can take a look at it. So the commitment I made with myself, and the choices I found, and the lifestyle changes I made, I see the difference. So don't think that you can't have bread, you can't have this. There's always solutions that God has given to us. We are blessed. Looks like sourdough bread, doesn't it? So yes, I do make breads and desserts for my family, and I do make some for myself that works for my body. I hope this video was encouragement for you. 50 pounds weight loss before and after. Remember, you matter. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye-bye.